Hello, my name is John, and this is a review over the XR Station. This was developed by Teknik in 2006, and it is an accessory for the PlayStation 2, the original Xbox, the Gamecube, as well as PC. According to the box, it was Innovation of the Year in the Consumer Electronics Show in 2006. It was also a multi-million-dollar project, years of research. According to the box, they took basically a lot of physiologists, scientists, engineers, and video gamers, and this is what they came up with. And what the XR Station does is it allows you to work out while you're playing video games. So let's take a closer look at this. I paid $20 exactly for this, and this thing is unopened. Here's the front, and you got the Get Fit by playing video games. You can see what the device kind of looks like. You basically sit on it, and this is what you hold. Basically, I guess you're supposed to move around. There's 7.5 pounds to 100 pounds of resistance. So you are the controller, literally, I guess, in the sense that you're supposed to move your directional pad, and you're supposed to move, and you're supposed to work your whole upper body while you do it, while you're playing video games. I really don't know how this thing works, so it's going to be interesting to test this baby out. The website on the back is the xrgames.com. That website is no longer active. It goes to a Japanese site, so I'm assuming this company, Teknik, is no longer around. This was probably very short-lived, and I've looked online. There aren't very many of these on auction sites, so I'm not really sure how rare this is, but I figured it'd be kind of a fun review to do anyway. On the back, you have a picture of kind of where you sit and how you hold the controller. It talks about the innovation of the year, 2006. Who knows? I guess they could always put that on there. I'm not sure how legit that is. Let's take a close look at the inside. Okay, this thing is super heavy. I probably guess this is probably at least 20 pounds. Let's open this up. All right, so let's see what we got here. We have a whole bunch of packaging. Looks like this is the controller itself that goes on. I'm not quite sure how this hooks up to the system. You get your user manual. It's like a puzzle. This thing is crazy. It's all got all these things. These are all empty cardboard. Here you are. This is what the base looks like. This looks like the controller connects into here. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna unwrap all this, and then we're gonna see how this thing plays with the game. Here it is. This is unpacked. It's very easy to unpack. Very easy to assemble. This is a really positive thing about this thing. One thing I do like about it. Here is the base. It's pretty heavy, as I mentioned, and this is the control stand. And all you have to do is you plug this into the base, and you're set to go. You're good to go. You're good to play it. There's no separate power supply, no AC adapter. It feeds off the power of either your gaming console or your PC. That's a huge plus. You don't have to worry about finding a separate AC outlet. Also, here, this is cool. These are the plugins. You can see it's adaptable for the PC. It's got USB. This is the PS2. Also will work on the PS1. Here is the Xbox, original Xbox, and the Gamecube. So it's got all the different controller ports. That's really cool. Let's take a closer look at the controller itself. You can see on the back, it's got the L1, L2, R1, R2. At first I thought this was the battery compartment, so I unscrewed all this, and it's just it's the wires. I don't even know why they put it there, to be honest with you. Kind of weird, but like I said before, it doesn't run off of batteries or AC adapter or anything like that. It's a hybrid between all the major consoles during the time and PC. So you got your directional pad. This thing actually comes off. The styrofoam thing will come off. Here's your directional pad. You can play like this. Here's where you set your resistance, and you put in your weight and all that good stuff. You can plus and reset, all that good stuff. But the whole object is you are the controller, you're the directional pad, so when you're moving around, you have to move your abs and your back. I'll demonstrate that later on in the video. And apparently there's some big resistance. You can burn off a lot of calories, supposedly. So without any further ado, let me plug this into an Xbox and see how it works. Go from there. All right. I'm going to power on the Xbox, and you'll see that you have some power to the unit. You got a reset button with total time here. This is the percentage of pressure, I guess, the force that you put towards each side, as you can see. All right, negative and positive, whatnot. This is your level. You can decide what level of force. The higher number, the harder resistance it is. You have your directional pad. You can switch, be left-handed, right-handed, right there. Your pause, your select. This is more like with Halo, this is like to zoom in, whatnot, this button right here. Okay. Let's see how this thing actually works with some gameplay. Let's try Halo 1 first. It's really hard to believe that Halo's been around for 10 years. This is pretty unbelievable. It's a classic game. Okay, right away you can see there's some issues, glitches, because it's not supposed to do that. Control here. Let's do easy. Let's do easy again. It's been a long time since I played this this Halo game, first one. Graphics still hold up pretty well. They say you're supposed to burn about 250 calories an hour playing with this thing. That's if you play 2 hours a day. That's 500 calories a day. That's about a pound a week, and that's about 52 pounds a year you can burn by using this supposedly. But let's see if this actually works with this game. All right. So this, I can look up, I can look down. I can't look side to side. Why am I going backwards? Okay, there you go. Wow, this is tricky. And once I go backwards, I don't know why. Oops. I shot my own guy. And I can't move left or right. This is at level 6. Wow. These controls are really broken. And again, I don't feel any resistance. Granted, I've only been playing for a few minutes, so maybe after an hour you might feel something. Oh man. Okay. Well, let's try Project Gotham Racing, because this does not work with Halo. And I figure it would work with Halo because it uses the analog joysticks, both of them. But another great game just for the Xbox, Project Gotham Racing series. I actually really like this series. This is one thing that said this will work really well with is racing games. So I'll give this thing the benefit of doubt. Maybe it didn't work with Halo 1. Let's see if it works with Project Gotham Racing. So far, no issues. Let's just go through here real quick. Okay. All right. Let's go, let's go. Wow. If I let go of the gas, it stops, okay. So I don't go in reverse this time. Again, you can't turn right. Keeps one. Oh, there you go. But see, this is stupid because I'm using my directional pad anyway. It's like I'm not even using this thing at all. Yeah, I mean, the controller a little bit better for this one, but again, you might as well just use the D-pad because I'm not working any of the abdominal muscles or anything like that, like you're supposed to. Alright, I'm going to give this one more shot. We're going to try this with the PS2. Let's see if it works any better. If it doesn't, then this is definitely a piece of crap. Okay, popped in Gran Turismo 4. Let's see if this works better. Perhaps maybe it was just the Xbox. Let's see if the PS2, this thing handles better on that system. Okay, you can already see I'm starting to have some issues with it not recognizing it wants to lean one way. Pushing X, and X does not work. Back does. Yeah, I just played with this PS2 the other day with a standard controller and worked fine. In fact, I played this game with a standard controller and it worked fine, loaded fine. You know what? It's not even wanting to recognize the X button at all. Maybe if I switch these tabs here. Oh. There we go. Let's go to arcade mode. Single race. through dirt, Grand Canyon, there we go. Normal. I can move up and down with this thing. Again, I can't move left, right. It's so stupid. Wow, it's not even going. This is ridiculous. Alright, I've had enough of this. This is honestly garbage. Wow. I feel like I'm gonna fall off. Guys, here's the deal. I'm not usually a huge critic when it comes to games and accessories. I know you guys know this if you've watched my previous videos and reviews, but this thing honestly doesn't work. It's brand new out of the box. Hasn't been played with, so it should be working. I tested it with the Xbox, I tested it with the PS2, a couple different games, and none of those games could I get it to work. And even when I was moving on this thing, I couldn't feel the burn that supposedly this thing advertises. So it was very short-lived. It's not a surprise that most of us probably never heard of this thing. I don't even know how much this thing retailed for when it first came out, but I imagine it wasn't cheap. But it's really too bad because I think this thing had a lot of potential. But my advice, if you want to lose weight or burn calories, go outside and play or do some jumping jacks. Pause the game, do some jumping jacks, and go from there. But this is definitely not the way to do it. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you soon. Take care.